me, NeeCJae. Today I want to come to you with something different on my channel. I have had a request to do a video of some of the foods that I cook, especially now that I am vegan. Probably been about, maybe I've been vegan probably about 2 to 3 months now. I started first, and then my family came along with me, my mom and my husband. My husband, he is really into it as well, and I'm very happy because it makes it so much easier to do this together. I ate seafood, but I was basically plant-based. I didn't eat any animal byproducts at all. So now I am strictly vegan. So I just stopped eating meat. And so I told my husband about it. It really started when we watched What the Health. I really wanted him to see it. I had to almost beg him to watch it, but when he watched it, and my mom, they was like, that was it for them. Plus, you know, we're older. We want to be healthy and keep our bodies healthy. And what perfect time is this, especially now. We have built up our immune systems by the foods that we eat. You know, we eat garlic and ginger and things like that. I've just seen a lot of positive results from this. Not only my skin, I get so many questions and compliments on just my skin, my hair. You just see a lot of things. My skin has cleared up a lot. My hair has grown so much. Just a lot of benefits from just eating a whole food, plant-based diet. We can't go out right now. It's total shutdown. Do not go out. Sometimes they said, I think they said not even to grocery shop. So I'm just using what I have at the moment in my refrigerator, my cabinets, and we're gonna go from there. So today I'm gonna fix a potato hash with roasted Brussel sprouts and green beans. Some of the vegetables and things that I know I need to go ahead and cook before they go bad. So anyway, for real this time, without further ado, let's start cooking. Alright, so I like to start with freshly washed potatoes, and these are organic potatoes, so I'm going to keep the skin on because the skin has all the vitamins and nutrients in it that we need. So I keep them on. I like to cut my potatoes, cut them in half first, and then I go across and cut them. That way they come out evenly, all of them evenly, and they will cook evenly as well. Okay, and I like to use extra virgin olive oil, and a little bit. You do not need a whole bunch, just a little bit of oil. If you don't like to cook with oil, you can also saute this in water, okay? But I like to use my olive oil. Okay, so now I'm adding my pink salt, Himalayan pink salt to it. I'm also adding some curry powder, black pepper, about a tablespoon of each, and I'm adding my smoked paprika. Love smoked paprika. And then I mix all of this together and just let it cook. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and just cut up my red bell pepper. I was going to use the orange pepper, but I'm going to save that for later for another meal. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead, and I like to take the rib out of it. I like to take the seeds and the ribs out of it, and I just cut them. I cut them first in slices, and then I cut them in dices. Now I take my big yellow onion. I'm gonna use like maybe 3/4 of that, not the whole thing, but I just want some onions in it. So I remove the ends and then take the skin off of it, the peel, and then I dice it the same way. I slice it first and then I dice it. now I'm gonna cut up my favorite part. I used about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, and I chopped them up too as well, because I love garlic. Garlic is great for your immune system. I eat garlic with everything. I love garlic powder. Yes. You can also add ginger to this. I think I'm out of ginger, but yeah. So we'll just move that to the side and start working on our Brussels sprouts. I like to cut them in half, and then I like to remove that little end piece from it, and I just put them to the side because all of the vegetable parts that I do not use, I have a little bag that I use for my disposable items. I don't dispose of them though. I make a vegetable broth out of them, so I save all of those and freeze them. Now you want to add some olive oil, a little bit, and I'm using this roasted vegetable herbs. I love this mixture. It's a really great herb mixture, and I use maybe about let's say a teaspoon to a tablespoon of it. I just eyeball it, and I add a little bit of garlic powder and also some salt and pepper to it as well. So we just want to mix this all together, and then I'm going to lay it down on like a flat cookie sheet type pan, and then put this in the oven for about on 400, because I like to roast them quickly and they just taste really good like that. So now back to the potatoes. We want to go ahead and stir those. Just make sure they're nice and crispy on the bottom. I really like to fry them up really crispy on the bottoms. That is the best. And then I like to go in and add my onions and the peppers and the garlic all to that. And then I cut it down a little bit and then just mix that together. I just finished and then let it cook. You can also add a top over it to make sure they cook thoroughly. I add a little bit more pepper to it because I love black pepper, so I just wanted a little bit more on there. And just mix it all together. And then I just want to add a can of black beans. They are drained and rinsed thoroughly, so I like to add them in there, and this helps it gets a little bit more protein and fiber to the meal. Love this. This is the best way if you want to add more fiber, protein to it. You can add whatever canned vegetables or vegetables that you want to it. So this is the bag that I was telling you about, my frozen bag that I have all my little leftover vegetables that I just put in here, and I freeze it, and then I make my vegetable stock. Probably at the end of the week I'll make my vegetable stock. It is the best when you make it yourself. You know what you put into it. Okay, so I found some frozen green beans, and I'm just going to add this to the pot as well, and a little bit of water to this. I don't like to have a whole bunch of water, just a little bit. Eyeball it. I add my smoked paprika to it. I also add some salt and pepper, and then I like to go in because I like to have like a smoky taste to it. So I use the hickory liquid smoke, maybe just a couple of dashes, maybe a teaspoon, if that. I just eyeball it. And then let this cook while I check out my Brussels sprouts. And they are perfectly roasted. I love the caramelization on this. I love some roasted vegetables. And there we go. Okay, so now I have finished the meal. It looks so delicious. Okay, so the potatoes are perfectly cooked, and that's because I cut them around the same size. We have the roasted Brussels sprouts, and I love roasting anything. Anytime you roast any kind of vegetables, they come out wonderful. And then your green beans. So now it's time for the taste test. This is the perfect vegan hash. Now if you can add some ketchup to it, this is great. It has the black beans in it. It has the red bell peppers and onions and garlic. So good. And let's taste the Brussels sprouts. There's a pot in my mouth. And green beans. It's really just a great vegetable plate, and I love it. My family loves this, my husband, my mom. We love eating this way. So this is just a meal that you can cook up really quick with just the ingredients that you have in your home. I'm not going out anytime soon right now because we are shut in for the whole week. So I'm just using what I have available in my kitchen. So eating healthy can be fun. You just have to be creative. So I hope this video was helpful. Hope you like this video. If you like these type of videos, every now and then we'll try to add a meal video, a vegan meal or plant-based meal on my channel. So anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, for my new subscribers, welcome. You are now part of the NeeCJae family. Again, thank you so much for just taking time to watch this video. And you guys, be safe out there. Use wisdom. Stay in, okay? Peace and love until next time. Mwah. Bye.